Check him out. Oh my God. What's up guys and girls, and welcome back to another edition of The Cocktail Guy and another in my weekly playlist of classic cocktails versus my riffs. Today I want to share with you guys the Bee's Knees, a classic cocktail from 1920s Prohibition era America, undoubtedly the booziest decade of the past century, with American drinkers going to increasingly elaborate, illegal and often dangerous ways in which to get a better drink. Classically a gin cocktail with the addition of lemon and honey, and the latter providing not just flavour but aroma, which often masked what would have undoubtedly been a bathtub gin cocktail. In any case, this cocktail has survived a century of imbibing all over the world, so join me as I look into this classic as well as my riff. Oh, the book. I have a book. Just in case you wanted to know, I'll pop the link below. I hope you guys look forward to it if you order it, and if you have any questions, as I said, drop any comments below the video. Otherwise guys, I look forward to seeing you in a second. Okay guys, so for the classic Bee's Knees, you're going to need just 3 ingredients. Gin is our base today, so I have gone with some Bombay Sapphire. You don't need to use Bombay Sapphire if you don't have it. An alternate gin is absolutely fine. Some lemon juice. Today I've gone with some fresh. Fresh for me is always best. However, carton, if you don't have, is absolutely fine. And some honey syrup. Now, honey syrup is just a very simple sweetener really. It's 2 parts honey, 1 part water. And to make that, all I have done is I've added my water to a pan over a low heat. Once the water is warm, add my honey, mix it to incorporate. Turn off the heat, remove the pan, allow it to cool, and then just decant it into a jug or I guess a carafe or a bottle, and you can use it in a multitude of cocktails to sweeten. Also in your teas and coffees is absolutely fine. So, the classic Bee's Knees. We're going to start with our gin. We're going to go with 2 ounces. To that, I'm going to add my lemon juice. I'm going to go with 3/4 of an ounce. And then my honey syrup, again, I'm going to go with 3/4 of an ounce. There we go, and give it a mix. The all-important taste test. Yeah, very nice. Now this is a shaken cocktail, so we're going to add our ice. There we go. And then we're going to give it a short, sharp shake to mix and dilute this cocktail. There we go. And you can, if you guys can hear that. There's the bubbles just dancing in the shaker, it's insane. Okay, and then we're going to double strain this drink. There we go. And there is our classic Bee's Knees. Now you don't have to garnish it if you don't want to. However, I have decided I'm going to garnish it with some orange zest. There we go. Now I thought, why not pimp this a little bit more? So I'm going to just take a small coin. Now these little beauties are perfect. These are just the lids from some sodas or tonic bottles, and I always keep 1 or 2 of them lying around the house and at the bar as well. And all I do is I just press this into my citrus zest, and I've got a really nice, delicate and elegant looking zest. Now be careful as you're removing it, obviously, so you don't want to cut yourself with a knife. But what we have is a beautiful sun-shaped zest. And all we're going to do is we're going to zest over the top of the drink, obviously to add those aromas, so as you're approaching the drink you get the aroma of the orange or the lemon if you're using a lemon zest, down the side of the glass, and more importantly for me, on the stem. And the reason I always insist on zesting the stem of a glass is traditionally where you would drink from, not drink from, but hold the glass. You get those really nice aromatic oils from the orange. And there we go. Classic bee's knees. Let's give it a go. Oh my God, and it is the bee's knees. Classic cocktails. Man, they are classics for a reason. They have stood the test of time and they are still delicious. That's a beauty. Classic bee's knees, guys. 3 ingredients. Gin, use your favorite gin if you wish. Infuse a gin if you wish. Lemon juice, fresh for me as I said, is always best. Honey syrup, 2 parts honey, 1 part water. And then a tiny little zest on top. Just brightens this cocktail. Oh, and that is great. There we have it, guys. The classic bee's knees. I'm going to give this station a bit of a wipe down. I shall see you guys in a second for my riff. Okay guys, and now for my bee's knees riff. All we're going to do is we're going to infuse our honey syrup that we have already pre-made. Now if you're going to stick with this recipe, all you're going to need is some lemon verbena tea, some caraway seeds as I have here. Sticking with the spice, I have some cinnamon in my to-go jar. And the last ingredient I'm going to be adding is some Palo Santo. And Palo Santo is known as the holy stick. It's very aromatic, very floral, mentally. It's what you'll normally see burning in churches, and it has really bright aromatics, and I use it a lot in bitters and infusions for a lot of classic cocktails such as the martinis, vespers and gimlets. And all you're going to need to do to make this honey syrup, again to a pan over a low heat, is add your water. Once the water is warm, add your honey, mix it to incorporate it, and then add your spices and the dried lemon verbena. Turn off the heat. Whilst mixing, allow the mixture to cool and then decant it after you've filtered it into a squeezy bottle or a jug or a jar or a bottle. And again, you can use it to infuse into other classic cocktails or your riffs, but also your teas. It worked really well. So, my bee's knees riff. Again, with the gin, same as the classic, we're going to go with 2 ounces, so 60 mils. The next ingredient is my lemon juice. Like the classic, 3/4 ounce. And voila. And now our infused honey syrup. So again, like the classic, we're going to go with 3/4 ounce. There we go. Give it a quick mix. That Palo Santo really comes through. Even like the caraway is brilliant, even if I do say so myself. So, ice, again, just like the classic, a quick, short, sharp shake. There we go. Perfect. And then again, just like the classic, we are going to double strain. There we have it, our riff on the bee's knees. Now again, I'm going to garnish this with an orange coin. Around the brim, over the top of the drink obviously, and down the stem. And then I'm going to leave it as it is. And there is my riff on the bee's knees. It's great. Let's give this a go. Yep. It's a bee's knees at heart. You get obviously the citrusy notes from the lemon, you get the juniper and the spices from the gin. You really get, in this case, the Palo Santo and the caraway seeds nice. You get the brightness of the vegetal notes and the floral notes from the lemon verbena tea. Cinnamon is ever so slight. I find cinnamon sometimes is used too often and to too much of a degree as an infusion and overpowers a lot. And for me, cocktails are all about balance. No one ingredient should ever dominate another. So I think the cinnamon is a nice touch in this, but it's not too much. Yeah, very nice. Guys, I hope you enjoy making not just the classic, but my riff on the bee's knees. As with all of my videos, if you have any questions, please do drop your comments below the video and I will be happy to get back to you with any answers if I can help. Please do give me a thumbs up if you like my content. And as always, please do subscribe if you haven't already done so, and with your help, I would love to see this channel grow. Until the next time, guys, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Cheers, guys. Oh, it is the bee's knees. Oh, very nice. Cheers. Oh, what's this? Oh, yes, the book. I mentioned it already. I'm going to mention it again because why not? There's a book. Available online, available worldwide in all good bookshops. It's available at our favorite online store. It begins with A, it ends in Maison. I won't mention it, but you know where I'm talking about. For those of you who have already bought it, thank you so much for supporting. If you haven't already bought it, buy it for no other excuse than to check out the awesome peroxide beard I was sporting when this book was shot. That was a fair few years ago. That looks like an older cocktail guy, but it is in fact a younger version of me. Check him out. Oh my God. There we go. Anyway, guys, until the next time, be safe, look after each other, and I shall see you guys very soon. Take care.